four important issues, sir. The first issue, sir, I'll confine only to the subject, sir. The first issue is the government of Andhra Pradesh, headed by Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu in the last 5 years, has decided to construct a state-of-art 76.9 kilometers light metro rail facility in Visakhapatnam, as per the provisions of AP Reorganization Act, which has been drafted by Jairam Rameshji, who is busy in Derek ji. Please do not disturb him. Sir, he has authored the AP Reorganization Act, and he has stipulated in the Act that metro rail has to be constructed in Visakhapatnam. And when he has drafted the Act, he has loosely drafted in such a manner that he has used the word may, and if possible. I have not seen an Act where the Act says if possible, may, always it shall be shall or should. But unfortunately has drafted, and then that is being taken advantage of, sir.
Who, sir?
And
who drafted?
He has drafted. That's what he has claimed.
He has already taken him. Derek ji wo naam le chuke hain.
Sir, 24,000 crores 24,000 crore was allotted for metro rail projects by the central government in the recent budget, sir. Unfortunately, no allocation has been made, no approvals have been granted for Visakhapatnam metro rail project, sir. And metro rail projects in Lucknow, in fact, we are welcoming it, sir. At the same time, our request is to consider, as per AP Reorganization Act, the construction of metro rail projects, sir. In fact, I request my friend not to commit this type of errors in drafting the Act, sir. Sir, the second issue which I would like to bring to your notice is urban housing shortage across India was 1.8 crore houses for the period 2012-2017. According to the ministry data, 95% of this shortage was felt in the lower income households, sir. In fact, sir, what is the impact of this? The impact of this is the growth of slums, sir. As per 2011 census, in fact, it is very unfortunate, sir, for the union government not to see, because last census is 2011 and it is long overdue, and I request the Honorable Minister Yadavji to immediately take it up and then start by enumeration, sir. Sir, there are 1 lakh plus slums in this country home to 1.3 crore households, sir. Slums household constitute 17% of the urban population. I request the Honorable Minister for Housing to immediately address these problems and strengthen the slum clearance boards by giving adequate funds to the clearance boards and build multi-storied buildings in the slum areas, sir, so that the problem of slums can be addressed, sir. Then water logging, sir. Why this water logging? In fact, when you have adjourned the House at 7:30 yesterday, when I went out, there was a knee-deep water in the Parliament itself, sir.
Shame.
Parliament itself. So entire half of the. Sir, it is because of desilting has not taken place, and the infrastructure what has been created about 100 years back, still we are using it, and we have not made any improvements, sir. I request the Honorable Minister to immediately address the problem of drainage and infrastructure right now. And there's a worse, in fact, sir, if you, even centuries back, if you go to the Indus civilization, 5,000 years back, there was a very good infrastructure, very good drainage infrastructure. See, when we had that type of infrastructure, I really don't understand why the infrastructure, particularly in respect of drainage, and is much inferior than what we had, sir. So I appeal to the government to improve the urban planning of major cities. The last one. Sir, Day National Urban Living Livelihood Mission, sir. The scheme provides shelter with essential services to homeless in urban areas. Allocation has been reduced to 300 crores from 523 crores in the revised estimates. I request the Honorable Minister to kindly look into the issues of housing, particularly slum areas,
Thank you, Mani Vijay Sai.
where
Thank you.
poor and downtrodden are
Thank
living,
you.
and address it
Thank
immediately.
you.
Sir, at the very outset, when we are talking about train accidents, let us please pass a condolence motion for the people who have died in the unfortunate accident of the 18 coaches of Howrah CSMT Express, which derailed in Jharkhand. I think the House should take cognizance of that. It's a terrible tragedy where citizens have passed away, and it is in the right sense that we take up the issue in dealing with this. Now, the other issue, sir, is that the number of rising train accidents that have been happening across the country, if you go to see in the last 10 years, there has been a surfeit of these accidents that have taken place, whether it is technical or human. We've got to look. Trains, by Indian train service is the 4th largest in the world. 4th largest. And it is incredible. Lakhs of passengers had the confidence in Indian Railways that their bookings would be done, they would go to the railway station, given the kind of population that we have, that they have their train reserved, their seat reserved, and they could travel safely, the key word being safety. Now, in such a situation today, in the last 10 years, we have seen an extreme decline in the safety measures, and the so-called Kavach, which was propagated and applied, has not happened. The corruption that has come about in railway safety and the products that are being used, and I have first-hand knowledge, if the minister so wants, I can sit with him and give him access to all this information, that even if you conduct an inquiry today, you will get a sample which will pass the test, but the actual reality of what is being supplied is completely malafide. And it is distressing, because today, I'm a person, member parliament or not, I love traveling by train. I do believe that India is reflected in her train journeys, her people, her cultures, and the various railway stations we pass through. But today, do we have the concept of safety? Are we not afraid to board a train? Are we sure you're going to reach your destination? And what are the facilities we have? What is the train passengers insurance? Is there anything to protect the person? So why has this decline in train safety happened? It has shaken the confidence of lakhs of Indians, because today you get scared, you get terrified to board a train, because you don't know if you will reach your destination. The Selda Kanchanjunga Express, the goods train in June, which derailed, and Chandigarh-Dibrugarh Express, the goods train with derailment near the Prayagraj junction in July, have occurred with such frequency. And we must, as people's representatives, take cognizance of